Go.
Hey guys, do you ever wonder about what you should do during your free time? Here's a suggestion. Listen to the Unplanned, Unprepared, Unpredictable podcast. And just like the name suggests, even that intro was completely unpredictable, right?
That
Did
was
you pre-
cool. That
what was
was
that?
cool.
Did you expect anything like that when you asked me to do the intro?
No, 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 no. I actually,
Not
even though you said all three words, I couldn't what's it called? I couldn't tell them to you again. Unplanned. I know unplanned,
nice.
unpredictable, unprepared.
There you go. Well,
Yeah.
not in that order, but
Ah.
the three numbers are there.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Hmm.
Anyways, how you doing, Jerry?
Good. Am I not Tom?
Tom?
Am I Jerry again?
I don't know.
Who
I
am I?
honestly, I just feel like calling you Jerry today. Nah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Good. How are you, Tom?
I don't like being called Tom in particular though. But
Well,
I'm good. I'm really, really good. Good. Everything's good.
yeah.
Yeah.
No complaints. The weather's been good to you. The weather
Oh
here's
shoot.
been pretty bad, huh?
Complaints. That's a whole different question. I probably have tons of complaints we could think about. Oh, hey. All right. How
Yep.
about that as a possible topic today? So you don't have a topic and I don't have a topic, and we
Huh?
can try to. Part of the journey is figuring out what this is going to be about. So you've been posting very professionally our content, which I appreciate. But also, I think having titles and like descriptions underneath,
Hmm.
it sort of goes. I want people to just show up and go on this journey with us. But I don't know. There,
Dude, so for the episodes themselves, or for the TikToks and Reels and stuff?
I don't understand the question.
So
Oh,
you're
like the
complaining
episodes
about the
themselves. I mean like the short little clips.
yeah
I mean, it really doesn't matter, especially with those, I think, because no one's
yeah.
gonna read the description while they're sort of scrolling through whatever, whatever social media platform. But like the episodes, if anybody stumbles on our page, I don't want them to see. That's my actually, I haven't thought about it until just now. But
Yeah, yeah,
each episode it has a description of what it's about. What
yeah.
if we just don't have any of that? It's just episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, and they're like they just click on it and have to listen and go on the journey. And then at any point they can just exit.
Okay,
Yeah?
we can do that.
Okay, okay.
I just think we're we really just don't want people to listen, huh? Is that is
No,
that
it's
the
not
goal?
that I don't want people to
Oh,
listen. Actually, I feel like having descriptions and titles for the episodes will deter people cuz it's so normal. But if it looks professional, somewhat, right? If it looks somewhat
huh?
professional, and like they get to the landing page, the homepage or whatever, and it's like, wow, we have no idea. The description for the podcast is perfect. I thought that was very good. I don't know where I saw it, but I saw it and I thought it was really good. Like
Was
unprepared
it the
hosts doing an unplanned something podcast, something like that.
yeah,
I
yeah,
enjoyed that a lot. Actually, yeah, you took all the three words that is the name of our podcast apparently,
yeah,
and you like made into something really, really good and creative. It was very creative and well done.
yeah?
That is
For those
okay.
of you for those of you listening who's curious, it's unplanned topics, unprepared hosts having unpredictable conversations.
Ooh, that was good. Ooh, I that's great. That's so good. Okay, unplanned. Say it one more time. Say okay. No, I was just listening, but now I'll
Yeah.
try to write it to memory. Go ahead. Unplanned
Unplanned
hosts.
topics
Oh, topics. Unplanned topics. Okay.
and unprepared hosts
Unprepared hosts. Yes.
having unpredictable conversations.
Unpredictable. That's the third word. Yep. Unpredictable topics.
Conversations.
Conversations. Okay. Okay.
Is
All
it,
right. Huh?
you know, do we need to talk about the state of your brain? Like, is everything okay? Is it because you're drinking? Are you drinking?
No, I mean a little bit, but I just started
Oh,
drinking. It's not the alcohol. It's fatigue. Like
oh, okay.
I spend a lot of my time using my brain for things, and sometimes, especially, this is not one of the things I want to be using my brain with or on.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah.
But so you're a complaint. Let me just kind of throw you a scenario, right? When you're
Sure.
going around discovering podcasts, do
I've
you
never done that, but okay, go
you
ahead.
you've never done that,
I've
right?
never looked for a podcast. Sure, yeah.
You go on the podcast app with the podcast that you want to look for, right?
So the only podcast I think I've ever looked up to
Uh-huh.
listen to a full episode is probably the Joe Rogan podcast or
Right.
something my friend is doing. But yeah, yeah.
Right. So it's like the whole concept of somebody stumbling on our landing page
Hmm.
and then just clicking through
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
with I don't think that's ever gonna happen. Like only people who find our podcast find our podcast are people who actually look for it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can agree. I agree with that assertion. Sure.
Right. So I think that if they heard a clip on like YouTube or somewhere
Uh huh.
and they liked the portion of that podcast, and then so they look for our podcast and find our podcast on the app.
Uh huh.
If everything is just episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Uh
whatever,
huh.
how are they gonna navigate to try to look for the episode that they heard the snippet of?
So on the little short clips in the description, will it not say what episode it is from, or it's just a
No,
random title?
is ran all of it is AI
Oh.
generated. Yeah.
Well, so they would have to take the random topic from the short clip and try to work their way backwards to
Right.
find the. That's a lot
Right.
of work.
So
I don't think people do that anyways.
right. So it's even more work, right? If it's episode just number without
Oh, okay. But I'm okay. So if I saw a topic and I thought it was very very interesting topic, would I want to go back to the podcast? So that's a very normal pathway. It's a normal way of thinking. Sure.
right.
For other podcasts. For this one, I think you just click one and you just go on the journey.
But
And
who's
it's
who's gonna do that?
I don't know. I don't know, but I think it's less likely for someone to hear a clip and be like, "Oh, now I want to hear the full podcast of this small little topic or this little clip."
So I'll say this.
Yeah, yeah.
There's plenty of podcasts where I've heard a snippet and I want to go to the full episode to listen to the whole thing. That's happened to me a lot of times.
So the
I've
little
never uh-huh.
the titles for the short clips, they're AI generated. Can you not like make it so it says which episode it is?
I can.
Can we do that
I
instead of
guess I
random?
could.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think one, if
So
anybody does do that, it'll be easier for them to find it. But go ahead.
yeah, I guess I can just put the episode number.
Yeah,
It's just extra work.
it's extra work. Like
Yeah.
it's hard work.
It's tedious.
Oh, because you have to do it yourself
Right.
manually. It's not
Yeah, I have
automatic.
to
Oh,
uh-uh. Yeah.
um, I don't want that.
Uh, yeah. I mean, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But I do think though, because the description and the title, it's very broad. Well, not broad, but it really just touches on kind of one of the topics that we talk about, right? Like the last episode, we talked about a ton of stuff, but the title was "Oh Snap!" parentheses MCU. It really doesn't. It might as well be just episode 4. It has no substance there. There's just enough there so that if somebody wanted to go back and like listen to something or like suggest it to their friend,
Uh-huh.
they can,
Okay,
instead of
that
having
is
to
a terrible
remember it.
title for the last episode. You know what?
Yeah.
Anyways, hey, you know
Well,
what?
let's
Okay,
let's
okay. Yeah,
uh-huh.
make it catchy. Make it catchy. Uh, yes, I think that's okay.
Yeah, we'll
Like,
figure it out.
yeah, yeah,
We'll
because
figure
I
it
want
out.
people to go back there and be like, oh snap, what could that be about? And then click, and then just go on the journey.
There you go.
Yeah.
It is. They will go on the journey.
Yep. 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 It's like accidentally getting on the wrong bus and you can't get
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. Well, you
That
can. Yeah.
of the
You obviously
podcast
can.
or of the podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of the bus. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. That was a solid. That's 10 minutes.
10 minutes of dang.
That's a
So
sixth of
if
our time. Uh huh.
if it ended now, I have no idea what I would call this podcast.
You could call this one "Oh Snap" again. And
Oh snap!
look. If you think too hard about it, then I think you're not doing it right. That's
You're
not
right.
the intention. Not at all. Not at all.
For
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
Anyways,
Did we say we had a topic for
oh,
today?
so my one suggestion just from uh the the stuff we've been talking about so far, the
Hmm.
inspiration. How about complaints? Do you have any complaints? I feel like if I thought about it, I could complain about a lot of things. But I mean, that's just one idea. How you feel about that?
Um,
No?
yeah, we could talk about that. I generally don't have that many complaints.
All right, you could try.
It's so broad, right? So if you told me, do you have any complaints about work, or you have any complaints about your friends, or if you narrowed it down for me a little bit, maybe I can nitpick something, but kind of on a broad life level, I'm pretty
What's your
content.
MBTI?
I so whenever I take the test, I
Uh-huh.
come up as INTJ, but somebody
INTJ.
somebody who's somebody who's pretty familiar with all that stuff and who knows me pretty well says they don't think I am a T. What's the opposite of T?
INF feeling.
Or maybe not J. Or he thought that one of the
So
letters was off.
first is INE. Everybody knows that one. Second one is intuition and sensing. Third is thinking and feeling. And fourth is judgment and perceiving or something like that.
Hmm.
I think the last one is J and P. So first one is how you recharge. Do you recharge alone or you like to be with people? Introvert, extrovert. Second one,
I recharge alone. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
was correct.
So I think you're an I. Next one is INIS, sensing and intuition. I think it has to do with how you make like decisions. Are you intuitive decision maker or you need all the facts and you decide based on the facts?
Oh, I do kind of need facts. So I guess maybe I'm a S. Okay.
IS, okay, and then thinking and feeling. So let me ask you a question. How would you respond to your say if you had a significant other?
Mhm.
Um, how would you respond to that person if they were like, "Oh, I was really sad today, so I um, went to buy I don't know what's something that people buy when they're upset?
Ice cream.
Ice cream." But something more expensive. I went shopping today and I bought a few outfits. How would
Okay.
you respond to that person?
I would say, do you need those outfits?
For real? Is that actually what you say?
I think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Uh-huh.
so you're a T. Because
Okay.
an F, because I've seen this on social media. That
Um,
question, it's like I felt bad, so I went to go do this. Thinkers will ask you about the activity. Feelers will ask you about the feeling. Like, oh, why are you upset?
oh, oh no.
So
Do I not have a heart? Wow.
so far, I don't think so. But IST, and the last one, it's like or being or oh are you do you like structured plan like if or do you like to have um everything planned out or are you flexible?
I'm pretty flexible.
You're pretty
I think.
flexible. What did you say that
Yeah.
so S
S T
T P.
P.
I think
Uh-huh.
judgment is the organ being really organized. I think that's what. All right, let's look it up and see if you actually you should also look it up yourself.
Yeah.
Look up the description for ISTP and see
What are you?
IN. I think I'm INTP. INTP.
INTP. Okay. Kevin, can you pull this up?
Kevin. All right,
Oh, okay, he got it up.
logician.
So
So I usually get the logician, which is INTP.
yeah,
So you are a virtuoso. Says 16 personalities. All right, read it and see how it feels. Does it resonate with your view of yourself?
see, they tend to have individualistic minded pursuing goals without needing much extra external connection. They engage in life with inquisitiveness and personal skill,
Oh,
varying
okay,
their
sure.
approaches. Okay.
But where are you
I am
reading? Where are you reading all that stuff?
in the 16
In
personalities.
introduction?
Yeah. Let's see. Let me look at strengths and weaknesses.
Are you impressively diligent?
I am. I'm pretty
Oh,
diligent.
a healthy dose of skepticism.
Yeah, I tend to believe in a lot of conspiracy theories.
Oh, all right.
I'm skeptical about a lot of
Do
things,
you like getting your hands dirty and pulling things apart and then putting them back together?
like things or people.
Oh, like you taking people apart physically?
Like no, like mentally.
Oh, I mean, either way, I think like
Not great. Yeah.
how about like tangible things like well, not again, not physical bodies, but like I don't know, Legos and machines. You
Yeah,
have to take it apart and put it back together.
yeah, you know what's funny? I used to get in a lot of trouble when I was younger because I would
Oh,
like take screwdrivers to electronics to like open them up to see what they looked like on the inside.
do you find regular socializing to be taxing because it hinders your other goals?
Not because it hinders my older other goals, but I don't really like
Oh,
socializing.
superficial networking.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
Okay, all right, all right, all right, all right. So so far you haven't said no to anything here. I mean, you should read it for direct and decisive. Direct and decisive.
But where are you reading this? Okay, I see.
Introduction and 16 personalities. I don't know where you're at, but this is where I'm at.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's like
Hmm.
bullet points somewhere. I want to get to the strength and weaknesses. Here you go. Your strengths, diligent and observant. So hands-on individuals engaging with environment and transforming their observations into practical solutions. So you observe stuff and then you can do stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of vague. Okay.
Isn't that everybody? That's literally
No, 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 no,
the
no. Okay, so now think about people who are sort of on the opposite of where you're at. I bet you there are people who struggle emotionally to like diligence. It's sort of you have to be good at compartmentalizing, in my opinion. Some people
Hmm,
they really struggle with like feelings and emotions, can easily get overwhelmed.
hmm,
Not so their strength isn't performance. Their strength is in like caretaking, possibly. It's a different skill set. But yeah, I think definitely some people. It's hard for some people to see the macro picture, but then
hmm.
also do the micro to like bring out the solution. Yeah, I'm saying.
Interesting.
Anyway, handy and resourceful. You carry a pocket knife. I think that's part of that
Yeah,
probably.
yeah,
You okay? Spontaneous. Oh, you know
yeah,
what? You said you're kind of flexible, and this personality, those four letters,
yeah,
spontaneity is one of your strengths.
yeah. I can see that. I'm pretty easygoing. Go
Direct
with
and
the flow.
authentic, sure. Okay. Independent, yep, I think that's right. Grounded, stay rooted in the present with a keen focus on what's happening now.
Yeah, no,
Um,
I think listeners of this podcast will be able to vouch for me on this one. Grounded. I feel like I'm the one kind of having to keep us grounded while you tend to
excuse me.
float around. You tend to float around a little bit.
uh,
I'm reading it. I'm reading the weaknesses, and I think these are actually pretty accurate too.
oh, unapologetic. Yep, insensitive. Yep, that sounds right. Private and reserved. I think so. Sure. Easily bored. Oh, are you easily bored? Actually, yeah, yeah.
I can get
Overly
easily bored.
skeptical. Yeah, 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 yeah. You believe in conspiracies a little too much for sure. Wow, wow, we did it.
We did do
We
it.
did it.
Wait, why did we do this? What was the?
Oh shoot, I have no idea. There was a reason. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we were talking about something, and then you
Complaints. So we're
said,
talking about complaints.
"Oh right, I don't." Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, the whole part of being spontaneous, I think that's what helps me not to have that many complaints because I'm pretty flexible and I can kind of go with the flow.
Maybe that makes sense. That makes sense.
Mm, yeah.
All right, real quick. Career paths. Let's see. Oh, so much reading. I don't want to read any of this. Okay.
Perhaps the most important to no,
Oh, thrive in diversity and unpredictability. Do you feel like your job has those things?
not really.
Oh, hey, the podcast.
Oh, oh
Unpredictable.
yeah, there we
Oh, so
go.
you actually
Wow.
like this, huh? Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, I do
Um,
thrive in the unpredictable.
thrive. Did I say thrive?
I
Um.
I like it. I like that we don't really know what we're gonna be
Oh,
talking
okay,
about.
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I do it out of like self-preservation, sort of a survival thing. But you actually enjoy it. Like I couldn't prepare extra time for this podcast because it would ruin my life and mental health. But
Yeah.
you're here because you enjoy it.
Yeah.
That's what.
You know the
Okay.
whole notion of having to be quick on your feet, respond to things
Yeah, yeah,
thoughtfully. Yeah, I think
yeah,
that's all really it's really fun.
yeah. Okay, okay, okay.
Let's
Oh,
see what some of your strengths and weaknesses.
actually, I read it literally like a week ago because me and my friend group we were talking about it. But
Uh-huh.
I keep forgetting. All right, INTP personality. Go ahead.
You're analytical,
Sure.
original,
Yes.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Hey,
are one of a
hey,
kind.
hey, hey, I can say that about me. You can't say that about me. But okay.
You know, when people say they're built different, you're built so different.
Hey,
You're
I don't like your tone. But go ahead. All right.
open-minded.
Yeah. Oh,
Hmm.
extremely, extremely. I no, I have my set of beliefs, but I'm
Yeah.
some people like can't even be open to a discussion. I'm open to you telling me why you think you're right, and if you have good points, it'll be hard to pull me to your side, but I'm very very open to it. Oh, absolutely.
Interesting. You know what's kind of funny?
Uh
I
huh.
I was like, well, don't be too open-minded that your brain falls out, right? Like, so I tend to think of being too open-minded as a weakness. But my personality, I think one of the weaknesses is I'm too uh,
Close-minded, stubborn.
close-minded. Yeah, a little bit, right? Like unapologetic. Like if someone tries to propose a different direction,
Hmm.
ISTPs can become quite blunt in their irritation.
Oh, so like, say you're in a group and you guys have to do something, and someone else is like, "Hey, can we try this instead?" And you, for some reason, you have concluded that is gonna be a horrible way to do it. Would you be like, "No"?
I would be honest. I would say I don't think that's the best way.
Okay,
But
yeah.
but being the independent kind of guy, I think I would say go ahead and try it. I'll be over here doing the right thing. Yeah.
That's not productive. Like that is not, you know.
That's in that scenario, that is the most productive because I'm still making progress and moving forward while the others stubbornly go down their wild goose chase. So
Interesting, interesting. You know, there is a type of person, people that I don't think I am either, who can convince people to just do it your way. I think they're extroverts. They're extroverts, campaigner. Yeah, there's a personality type called the campaigner. Like actually people who I'm sure like politicians and stuff.
yeah.
But maybe anyway, yeah, that's very interesting. What
Yeah, that's why I like. You know what's funny? I do think I like the structure of the modern workplace where there's hierarchy and things like that.
Oh, so you can tell people, hey, just what to
Yeah,
do and to do it
just do
efficiently.
this. Yeah, just do this.
It works if your manager or supervisor, they're very capable folks. But if they're stubborn and not open to learning new things and they are not very good at their jobs, then it all sort of falls apart, you know?
Hmm,
So it
interesting.
depends. But yeah, yeah, yeah. It and oh, I say that from my experience with like military or that kind of organization. And yes, there's
Mhm.
a clear chain of command. You can be punished for disobeying somebody who has a higher rank than you, but you are often put in charge. Like people who are put in charge, they're not always the most capable person or most experienced. There's a lot of favoritism, and that's
Hmm,
when it's like it's bad for productivity and like morale, stuff like that.
hmm.
The mess.
Interesting. Are you curious and honest? You're honest. I can see that about you. Are you like a curious guy?
If I am intrigued about a topic, yes, I will go look it up and try it and try to like I'm the
This is
so
true.
yeah, even like a little thing, I don't like buying. So if I can cut out the middleman, I'll do it.
Mm.
Yeah, that's it. I'll just do that a lot. There's so many examples when I would just go get a license or learn a new skill so I could just do it on my own. And there's like
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
yeah, there's just
Yeah.
a lot that comes with that. But anyways, yes,
Overthinker is a weakness. You are pretty. You do tend to overthink things.
I think about some things too much. Yep, for sure.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Why do you say
You
that?
you. I think you overthink certain things.
Which
I
one?
think that
Like in
you
general or specific things?
no. Whenever there is like a significant life event that happens to you, positive or negative, usually negative, right? You tend to overly analyze the situation in the wrong direction and come to a really interesting
What?
conclusion.
Wait, give me a give me an example that won't expose my identity too much.
There was a workplace conflict,
I have
and
no idea.
you needed to reprimand somebody, right? And
Okay,
so
yeah,
there were interpersonal things that
yeah.
happened.
But it's like,
I
what are those things? Those like possibility trees when you got to go down every
decision
line
tree.
up decision tree. Sure.
Yeah, yeah. You went. I thought it was very straightforward what you needed to do. I
Oh,
got it.
I see.
If I was in that situation, I had a I would have a clear cut path forward.
Hmm.
You, I think, had a more analytically burdensome approach. You know
I
what I mean?
see. I get your point of view, and the reason mine is different is because for me there's more nuance, but for you it's more black and white.
Yeah,
Yeah. I can see that.
yeah. And are you impatient? That's
Um, kinda.
not a. Mm,
I mean, like, yeah. I'm not sure if it's like a it might be situationally impatient.
yeah.
Because of my capacity issues, like not enough sleep, then I have to be impatient. If I have too much to do on my to-do list, of course I'm gonna be impatient. I don't know if that's like my natural default. Like if I had a ton of time, I don't mind. Well, see, so nowadays if I have some extra time, I'll just kind of veg out and do nothing. I don't think that's patience. That's just sort of recovery.
Mm.
But I would say, yeah, I would lean more impatient than patient for sure. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. I
Oh,
acknowledge that.
interesting. Interesting. Yeah, no, this is a hey, this is a good get to know your hosts episode.
You're
We
trying
get
to see.
to
You're trying to put it in this like umbrella with a topic and a title.
yeah,
Look. We started by talking about what do we spend the first 10 minutes on?
on whether or not we should put titles on our podcast
Oh, really?
episode.
That sounds ridiculous. I thought it was more like impactful and serious, but okay.
No,
Oh, wow,
no,
that's
no,
crazy. Anyway,
yeah,
let me look at my strengths and weaknesses. Oh, you did that already.
yeah.
What am I? Insensitive? Yeah, dissatisfied. Oh,
Hey, let's look at romantic relationships
hey,
instead.
chill. Okay, you know what? All right, sure. Wait, dissatisfied. Give me a
Navigate.
second. Constantly looking out for
Oh,
process.
interesting. Look, few people love conflict, but INTPs are especially prone to shutting down when emotional disagreements arise.
Emotional disagreements?
Hmm.
I'm not. Okay, hold on. I need an
Oh,
elaborate.
listen to this. Listen to
All
this.
right.
Rather than slowing down and really listening, they may use their powers of logic to try to prove their partner wrong.
Listen,
Yo,
hey, okay,
that's
okay, okay,
hold
okay,
on.
okay. Hold on. I agree. But these are like default settings, you know.
Yeah.
I've grown and matured. I value emotions and emotional people now, or at least I'm
Mm,
aware that they exist. You know.
mm.
But sure, my default setting is to overpower emotional people with logic.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I
No.
admit that. I admit that as a sin of my past. Sure. All right.
Mm.
What else? Wait, what was the first one you said?
You prone to shutting down
Oh
when
no,
emotional disagreements happen.
I don't think so. I think I get riled up. But
Mm.
okay. Anyways.
But that second sentence, I think that describes that described one of your previous
Hey, chill!
relationships.
hey, 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 chill.
No,
Okay.
I'm just trying to say that at one point
All
you
right.
were maybe you this was you, but you're not
All right.
anymore,
I
right?
acknowledge that, and hopefully the next opportunity I get, yeah. I'm looking forward to
Yeah.
it. I've
Hey,
grown.
so let's say that somebody's listening and they really like you, they like your personality, they think you're funny. How would they reach out? Like, would you be willing to meet somebody that found you via podcast and wanted to connect?
So there is no way to reach out, and
No,
I.
well,
Oh, they could DM us. Yeah, just DM us
yeah,
on
we have,
Instagram. What's
yeah,
the
we
name of the
have.
Instagram?
Is it Up3 podcast?
Oh, you know what? I don't even have my phone logged into it. Um, let's see. For sure, yeah. DM us, DM me, and I will eventually see it. Yep. There it is. Yep. We have
Yeah,
4 posts.
Up3 podcasts, all spelled out. So up three
UP.
T
Yep.
H, yeah,
R E
U P
E P O
T
D
H.
P O D C A S T. Yep. I think that's okay. Is that a TikTok also?
I think so.
See what and Facebook? I mean, I don't know. Facebook. That's like a weird up three.
Just look
Well,
for Tom Jerry on Facebook. You know, no. So yeah, we have like a page on Facebook. So look for the
yep. Up three
look
podcasts
for
on
the
TikTok,
yeah.
Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. What's YouTube?
I think YouTube is Up3 as well. Haven't looked that up.
Excuse me. Oh, up three pod. Wow. Hey, you know what? That name. I can't believe we. I can't believe nothing else is named that in any.
Yeah.
Probably because I mean, it doesn't even really.
Doesn't even make
Oh,
any
hey, one
sense.
of our things has 10 views.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we have a comment.
Oh, I'm. Wait, did you do it?
No.
Oh, is it gonna be mean? Wait, where?
It says, let me read it. Let's
Which
see.
episode? Okay.
Episode 1 says first.
Oh,
Okay. Hey, cool.
hey, the Sandwich King 2440. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Hey! We have views. Hey,
Wow.
wow.
Wow. Somebody liked episode 2.
They liked it? Wait.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wait,
I think you were underestimating the appeal of this kind of podcast.
I think so. No, it's surprising because on the actual podcast platform, I don't think we have like any listen.
But okay, so I think
But people are finding it on YouTube.
I get all my content from YouTube and Instagram.
There you go.
Who goes to what? I don't even know the name of the what is it called? Like www.spotifypodcast.com/ whatever. Like who
Yeah,
actually is doing that? Nobody.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. Anyways, whoa, hey, we have
Wow.
to celebrate. That's such an exciting moment for us. Our first comment and our first like. We've only been doing this for like a
Wow.
month.
Wow.
Whoa. Hey,
I
I
I
hope
okay.
I hope
Uh-huh,
the
uh-huh.
AI like clips this. But anyway, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. Let's celebrate. What are you gonna do to celebrate?
I'm drinking. And now it's a celebration drink. Before it was a
Mm,
relaxation drink. Now it's a celebration
uh-huh.
drink. It's
Yeah.
it's a Kirkland margarita. It's a
Oh
pre-made
wow.
cocktail. I like Costco, but I like Sam. Have you been to Costco and Sam's Club?
I go to Sam's Club.
Oh,
No, I go to Costco. I rarely go to um
but you have both.
Sam's Club. No. No, yes. Tangentially, yes.
Okay, so you have access to both.
I do.
Okay,
Yes.
I like Sam's Club better, but Costco is really good.
I think of Sam's Club versus Costco is like Walmart versus Target for me. You know the difference?
So
Or
yes,
like,
I mean price and like business model. There are differences. Quality, I
I
guess.
mean, well, I mean, I guess it makes sense
Experience.
because Sam's Club and
Owned by
Walmart is the
Walmart.
same.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm talking about is like Walmart tends to be a little bit more depressing, a little bit dirtier, a little bit messier, versus Target, which I feel is more feels more uplifting, like brighter even.
Yeah, but you're paying more.
Yeah, I
I
guess
see.
that's the premium I'm paying for. Same thing with Sam's Club and Costco. I feel a little bit like Sam's Club is a little depressing for whatever reason, and Costco is a little bit
But their
more.
product offerings are actually more different than people think. Like there are a lot of a lot of even the snacks and furniture. Their I don't know, every category their offerings are slightly different. So I
Yeah.
actually have to go to both if I want to get everything that I want.
Ah, I
But
see.
Costco, like Kirkland brand, probably is nicer. But I actually buy lunch meat from Sam's Club and it's really good.
You
Their
know,
offerings are just really different. Yeah.
because Costco, they tend to sell products that are higher in demand. They Well, what ends up happening is they're kind of a bellwether of the general public's
Oh,
word I'm looking for, sentiment.
so that's what people want at Costco.
Yeah, right. So when there are certain types of products that pop up in Costco, you can kind of see what is the general population feeling, right? And you know what's interesting? These days, a lot of doomsday prepping items have been popping up at Costco. Well, meaning one in particular is the shelf stable, ready to eat meals are MREs.
Did you know ramen noodles? Oh, I've never seen MREs at Costco, but did you know ramen noodles they have a best buy date? I thought they last for like years, but I don't think they do.
Well, Best Buy, I think, is different than expiration. You
So
could
like
probably ramen noodles. You could probably keep for
couple
years and still
years.
eat it. It'll probably not taste as good, but
I hope it's just a quality issue and not like a expiration issue, but we'll see. I have some ramen noodles that that Best Buy was like May. It's not
of
even a
twenty
of
twenty four.
2024. Yep. Yep.
Oh yeah,
So
that's fine. That's
I
fine.
mean, a couple months, but I don't know, a year. It's scary because I saw a TikTok of ramen noodles with little bugs, like microscopic bugs on it.
I'm 99% sure that's fake.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah. Oh,
How do
do
you,
you believe everything you see on TikTok?
I believe that. I believe that because it was very convincing, and I thought it was very possible. So if I don't think it's possible, then no, I won't. But like microscopic, because it's dirty. Like manufacturing places that produce ramen, I assume they're not like that clean.
Well, I think one thing you're forgetting is there's regulations, right? And if the cleanliness of the facilities
Oh,
are are not up to par, they're not allowed to sell their
what if
product.
these are microscopic organisms that don't like adverse effects on you?
Then
I
why do you care if you eat them or not?
It's scary.
Why?
I don't know.
If there's no adverse effects,
They
why?
look like little bugs. All right. Anyways.
You know, according to the FDA,
Hmm.
there are like let's take like canned corn for example, right?
Okay.
There is an acceptable level percentage-wise of bugs, like bug remains that can be found in them
I mean, okay. So I know
in the
chocolate has
stomach.
like spiders in it. Is that real? Or I'm sure chocolate has bugs in it for sure. 100. It has to, right?
I don't know, but all I'm saying is, yeah, everything we eat probably has some bugs in it.
Ugh.
I mean, there's microplastics, there's forever chemicals. There's nothing that we're eating unless you're growing your own food and being very conscious about it. There's most of what we eat is probably worse than microscopic bugs. Just don't worry about it and just enjoy, right? Just live life.
I'm
YOLO.
confused. I feel like this goes against the personality type that we read about you. But all right.
No, I'm
Oh,
free
flexible,
flowing.
free
Yeah,
flow
flexible,
you. Okay.
spontaneous.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh. Anyway, wait, real quick. I want us to go back to my love life real quick.
Yes.
What are the other a genuine connection? Oh, can you describe me to me again? Just a little bit more.
Yeah. I'm just gonna read one sentence,
All
and I
right.
think this describes it perfectly.
Okay. All right.
Rather than slowing down and really listening, they
Whoa.
use the powers
Okay.
of logic to try to prove their partner wrong. Listen to the last six words there. Try to prove their partner wrong.
Hey, you already. I thought this was already established. No.
What?
I don't
What do you
know.
mean?
Like the first thing that you said about trying to overpower with logic, you already it's been established. Okay. Yes, I did
Yeah.
it. I'm sorry about it. I'll try not to do it again. I've
Yeah.
grown.
As their relationship progressed, their daily needs proved simple. Gifts, surprises, complex social plans, and elaborate date nights are all fairly unimportant to INTP.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Interesting.
Look.
Unfortunately, oh wait, listen.
Okay.
Unfortunately, if their partner does want these things, it may not even occur to people with this type to find them.
Okay. Okay. Look, I also want to point out that I was very busy. I was a
Uh-huh.
student, working part time. It wasn't that I didn't want to. It's that I couldn't afford to or have the time to.
Wait, hold on.
But I
Wait, hold
realized I
on.
was
Let me just
wrong.
read.
I
Let me just
realized.
read.
Okay. All right. All right.
These personalities may need to put special effort and attention into learning how to express their affection in a way that resonates with their significant other. Listen to this last sentence.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Otherwise, their partner may feel ignored, underappreciated, or even
Hey,
unloved.
hey, I felt those things also. Hey, hey, I felt those things also. Okay, but
You know what's funny? You know what's funny?
yeah.
I feel like every episode there is a group of people that you really hope doesn't find that
No, no,
particular
listen, listen,
episode.
listen, listen. I
Uh-huh.
hope this, if this ever reaches that person, I
Mhm.
hope you are doing well. I am very happy, or I'm rooting for your success. I
Mm.
acknowledge all those things about myself, and I was wrong at the time. I was unaware. I've worked on myself,
Mm.
and I mean, that's it. That's it. Yeah. So
That's great.
I actually don't mind if my exes hear this. To all my
Oh.
exes, I am very sorry. Look,
Mm.
I had a rough childhood. Okay, I had a rough childhood. Emotionality was not a value of mine.
What happened to you in your
Hey,
childhood
hey,
that,
hey.
that makes you the way that you
All
are?
right. Well, if we have time, we'll circle back. But anyways, all right. One more
Uh,
thing. Is there anything else on that? This is look. It's hurtful. All of these things are very
Why is it
hurtful.
hurtful?
I don't
No, I,
know.
I think no, I think the purpose of this is to know yourself, to
Know
know what
thyself.
to know what you need to work on.
I knew these things. I don't need it to be like regurgitated on my face. But listen,
No, it's
okay, all right. What else?
no.
What else?
You're getting confirmation from someone who knows you deeply well too. So
My emotions. I feel very tender right now, like raw. That's the
yeah.
feeling that I have. Like
No, I
exposed. Anyway.
these personality tests. I think if you read your personality type, like, and you read negative things about it, and your default is to say, "Oh, this is the reason I am the way that I am," and just accept it. I think you're missing the point. I think the point is to understand that that
Yeah,
is a blind spot,
that's right.
and that's something that you need to put in extra effort to fix.
Yeah. I've grown. These are the if this is the default, which is true, these are true like default settings that I had. I've grown and matured,
Mm,
probably. Anyways,
yeah.
look, also
Um,
it's like I'm reliving all those experiences and there's tons of regret. I regret a lot of those things.
yeah.
Yeah. I feel bad about hurting people where I could have if I could go back with like my current, you know, understanding and disposition and what's disposition? Is that the right word? But if I could go back like this and like do it better, I would. But that's
Mm,
I guess that's what regret is, huh? You just can't do that.
yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, yes. These are your default settings. So it's also like a pseudoscience, you know? It's like a soft science. It's not like
Yeah.
real.
Yeah. Because I
Yeah.
also find it hard to believe that there are only 16 personality types in the world.
16's a lot. Oh, plus the last letter is like a something A or T or something like that. So it's not 4 choose 2, it's 5 choose 2. What's that? 25?
Uh, 32.
Is that right? Okay.
Well, because it's 16 times 2, right?
Cuz you double it? Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That right? Yeah. So every personality gets two more options. Okay. 32 seems like a ton.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But but there are what 8 billion people in the world.
Well, sure, there is overlap. And again, this is not like a I don't know a measurable science, but it is pretty like accurate. At
No, but
least in my case.
actually thinking about it, yeah, I guess I haven't really thought about. There are general personalities that I could assign
Yeah.
people to, and it is a pretty, yeah, huh, that's interesting to think about. Yeah, maybe it is just 32 personality types in the world.
I mean, I feel like 32 is a lot. Like I think there's like 10 stories. Every story is one of the 10 stories. I think people are like that too. People are very similar. They have similar experiences, they have similar needs.
Mm,
Yeah, I absolutely think 32 is a lot. It's a lot. I'm sure everybody can fit into one of these 32.
yeah,
Nothing new under the sun.
nothing new.
All right. Is there okay, can you pick out one more thing? Just one more thing. All right. I'm prepared for one more like hurt today.
Let's see.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
Oh, finding a relationship. Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh.
Even early in the dating phase, INTPs are unusually direct. And they don't see the point of playing games, and while they can be quiet, they aren't coy. Is that you?
I'm having trouble understanding
Oh,
what that means.
there's this. People with this personality type rarely filter their opinions, and they encourage the partner to be frank with them as well.
You know what happened though? So the way that I think, and I try not to do it, but even in professional settings, say like I observe an issue, then with whoever is available, I'll say, oh, what if we do this? What if we do this? What if we do that? And I'm just throwing ideas up in the air and seeing what will fall and like actually be possible. Some people apparently that's very overwhelming for them.
Yeah,
Like
just read this or listen to
okay,
this. For many of these individuals, being upfront isn't a sign of rudeness or bad manners.
yeah.
Instead, it's a point of pride.
Oh, why? Point of pride?
For you, yeah. You pride yourself in being upfront and direct.
I think being genuine is valuable. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially with somebody you're trying to have an intimacy. For me, it's like very challenging, and if somebody I'm pursuing intimacy with, it's
Mm,
like it to me. There's no like downside to it. Obviously, there's a ton, but I think there's nothing wrong with oversharing or just sharing all of my thoughts. That's like a really beautiful thing. It could be. It could have been.
mm.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Romantic relationships can help break them out of their own mind, allowing them to experience the fullness of joy and pleasure in the present. You probably need some of that, don't you? You
I
need to be broken out of your own mind
I
right now.
actually know that's the only thing I need right now. I'm aware. I'm working on it, but like yeah, just
Yeah.
so I do see someone for my mental health,
Mm,
and literally, I tell them, nope, I don't feel very good this week again. I just keep functioning, doing the best I can, producing like good results.
mm,
But there is a color and brightness and warmth that I'm lacking, and I think it can only be possible through, a significant other. And my mental health person, they're like, hey, that's not good to expect that from another person.
Mm.
but I genuinely think that's what I need. So, yep, hopefully that will get resolved soon. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that's like a very my life will be very gray if I don't
Mm.
find someone like that to yeah. Yep.
Mm.
Wow, this is too accurate. I don't want to talk about it anymore. That's enough. That is enough. All right, we got it's been 50 minutes.
Wow. So for the last 10
Oh,
minutes, do we
I'm
want to go back
exhausted.
to complaints? Do you
Sure.
have any complaints? Yeah.
Oh, in life?
Yeah.
I don't. I'm trying to think about like a specific complaint. I probably could complain about a lot of things. What the heck is on my wall? Oh my god, there's a big scary bug on my wall. Okay.
Nice.
I hate bugs. I hate them.
Get a vacuum. Just suck it up.
Suck it up.
Yeah.
Gonna kill it. Oh, or shoot it with bleach. You know, I have a Clorox spray. It's really good at killing bugs. Like they instantly die.
Oh,
It's
do they really? Oh,
like I have little bugs in my bathrooms. There are things called drain gnats, and
huh?
the wet, warm drain it creates an environment for these little drain gnats to flourish. And
Mm,
I had to like clean them up, but whenever I see one, I spray it with a little bit of bleach. They like freak out and die pretty quickly.
mm,
Yeah, I mean I'm sure it burns.
huh.
Like imagine getting in your eye. Yeah,
Is that good though to have chlorine fumes all over?
better than having bugs, I
Oh,
think.
I guess. Well, depends what type of bug,
Hey, did
right?
you know bananas, like fruit flies, lay eggs in banana skins? Did you know that?
Interesting. I did not know that.
Do you eat bananas?
Not really.
Hey, I saw this Korean drama, or I'm watching this Korean drama now. Well, kind of casually. It's called
Uh-huh.
Reply 1988,
Okay.
and there was a scene when they were like freaking out over a banana. Have you seen it? Does that sound
I
familiar to
haven't.
you? You haven't seen
I
it?
haven't seen that. Uh-uh.
Oh, well, it's about like I think Korea in the 80s. Do you think like bananas were a precious, sought after, rare fruit?
You know, in the 80s, I think a lot of commodities were precious and rare.
I mean, like bananas are some of the cheapest things nowadays, and it's crazy to think some other countries it was rare.
Yeah. I mean, because it needed to be imported, right? Like, bananas don't
I
grow
don't
in
know.
Korea.
I have no idea.
You know what's actually really interesting? If you go to Korea and eat barbecue, some of the pork is actually the way they season it and cook it and stuff. The techniques are more intricate and more advanced than beef.
What?
And
Really?
the reason and you come here to America and they're almost identical, right? So the quality and technique and all that, it's pretty similar between meat and pork. I heard an explanation that the reason is because in Korea, pork is significantly cheaper than beef, or at least it was,
Pork
right?
was
But in
cheaper
America,
in Korea than beef. I
like
could see that. Yeah.
significantly,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So when people wanted barbecue, they tended to opt for pork. So even now, when you go to Korea, eating pork barbecue is casual, but on a special occasion, it's beef. But
Oh.
here, because the cost difference isn't that much, people just kind of default to beef. And so, kind of the cooking and grilling techniques of specific to pork isn't as developed as it is in Korea.
Yeah,
Isn't that
I could see
interesting?
that. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
very interesting how like your history can shape your food. That's
Yeah.
yeah. Very, very
Another
cool.
interesting thing. How much time do we have?
Don't worry
Or,
about it. Don't even worry about that.
okay.
Yeah.
In China, the different styles of food depended on what the temperature was like. So apparently, in really cold regions, they tend to not have really oily, like their food isn't as greasy or oily because their food is kind of naturally preserved by the temperature. But in the hotter regions, they're really oily and greasy
Mm.
because they needed it to preserve the food in that temperature. So that's kind of the pathways that it took.
I wonder how people preserve food because I have trouble preserving food in my first world country kitchen fridge. Like stuff
Huh.
goes bad really fast.
Yeah, I think that's just the
Oh.
ignorance thing, right?
Oh.
You just need to
No,
learn how
hey,
to.
no,
Huh?
like if you don't freeze it, stuff goes bad right away. Like fruits, a couple weeks, it's just bad.
Well,
Tomatoes,
yeah, you shouldn't be leaving fruits for a couple of weeks. Why are you buying fruits and leaving it there?
I didn't know you had to. So you have to eat things right away.
You should. I mean, that is a first world problem because you
Oh,
probably
because
have
I
a
have the
lot of
luxury
space.
of eating food
No,
later.
no, you have the luxury of storing foods and just letting it sit there, taking up space.
But okay. Say I buy like bread and meat and tomatoes. That tomato, like, say I get 2 tomatoes for 2 weeks of sandwiches, it will
Huh?
go bad like really, really quick.
Yeah, get a tomato for each week.
So I have to go to the store every week. I have to go to get groceries. Do you get groceries every week?
I think typically people that's their weekly ritual, isn't it?
Getting groceries? I don't want to. I look. So I live alone, pretty much. Like I'm single,
Uh huh.
obviously, and like
Uh huh.
I get one tomato. I could eat that one tomato for like 2 weeks at least two
Yeah.
weeks, maybe longer if I
All
don't
right,
eat.
guys, that's the episode for today.
Hey,
Am I close? Am I close?
no, we still got many minutes away.
Okay, fine,
But
fine. Okay.
whatever. Hey, anyways, hey, bananas. If you get bananas, I guess you don't eat bananas at your house.
No, I know. I do. We
Oh,
do.
and you
In
don't
our, in
notice
our,
fruit flies in your kitchen?
well, we take care of our kitchen, so
What
we
does
don't
that
have
mean?
fruit
What does that
flies.
mean?
I mean, we maintain it because we're
Oh,
clean.
no, I
We
clean
don't.
my kitchen. I clean it, but hey, fruit flies lay eggs and banana skins, and you have to rinse them. I don't know if you do that, but I do that. But yeah, like I don't know.
No,
Maybe
well, if you're leaving bananas out for 2 weeks, then yeah, I can see why fruit flies
no.
would
I mean
be.
about 2 weeks. How fast you eating a banana? There's only like a bundle, a
Well,
bunch.
buy the amount. You know, you can break those banana bunches up. Like you don't have to buy
What?
all of it.
Hold up.
When you go
What?
to a grocery store, you can buy the number of bananas that you want to
Wait.
buy.
Do they charge you per banana
They charge
or
you.
by the
Yeah, I
weight?
think so. Oh, well, unless it's like prepackaged. Yeah, you can pretty
What?
much do what you want. Yeah. Yeah, you can ask them to break it up however you want. Even meats. Like you can ask them to break it up if you find a meat thing that has too much
Well,
meat
not at
in it.
Costco. I do a lot of shopping at Costco. And well, meat I just freeze, but like bananas, you can't put in the fridge.
Ah, yeah, I guess I don't know
Wait,
about
I'm so confused. Is that like because they have one price tag for like, and every banana it's different. What is it? A bushel? A
well,
bundle?
ask them. Ask them. Well, I don't know about Costco, but go to your local grocery store and say, "Hey, I mean, try to see if you can
Anyways, but
buy things."
they will hatch and they will. But I'm confused. I assume anybody who had bananas, this was a common occurrence. I didn't realize
Sure.
until
No, but
uh
the fruit flies have to be there, right, to lay eggs in your banana.
no. They lay it in the skin before, like
And
yeah,
then
before
they
you, and then
appear 100% of the time. No, that's not it. That's not true.
that's true. Look it up. No, like when you
100 No, no. What I'm saying is
oh,
it's not 100% of the time that happens.
I think every banana will have at least one fly egg. I guarantee it. Guarantee that one
Okay.
fruit fly will be born because of every bushel of bananas you bring home,
Okay.
unless you rinse it.
I just figure it out. You're an adult, right?
I yeah,
Yeah. You can
I
figure out
rinse
how
the
to do it.
bananas every time.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's such a everything, like do you have plants at your house? Plants too. They foster bug families.
Yeah. So keep your house clean and
What?
take care of those bugs.
I well, anyway, it's not a cleanliness issue. It's well,
Mm.
also I live in a different state and the environment is a little different. Wait, what do you keep your temperature at your house?
76.
I keep it at 77.
76, 77, yeah.
I know people who think 70 high 70s is way too hot.
Yeah, you got to be careful about mold. The warmer
In the warm.
yeah.
I think 77. There's no way 70. I think 78 is like the highest you're supposed to keep it, but hopefully 77 is maybe I'll try drop it a degree.
Hmm.
But even the peaches I bought recently, I mean like they're on the
Wait, are we
table.
still going?
What do you mean?
How are we past the 1 hour mark?
No, of course not.
You said 10 minutes left. Like I feel like 15 minutes ago.
No, there's literally a timer. Hey, don't stress. Why are you stressed? Just enjoy the
I'm going.
conversation.
Okay. All right.
This is good conversation still.
Sure. No, I'll check out. Like this is the outro. Like this is the kind of at the end people
All
probably
right,
have
thanks for
already
listening
tuned
to the
out.
podcast. Bye.